Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. So, what we're doing here is I'll give you a look-see. It looks like forklifts. Yes, they are on this here purdy Peterbilt and step deck combo. Let's see where we're going. We're going to El Dorado, Arkansas. So we're about 1,600 miles away. We're going to get paid $9,400, which is fantastic. We have 69 hours and 33 minutes to get there, which is good because we're going to have to stop here real soon anyway to get some sleep. Anyhow, so without further mildew, let's get this show on the road. Apparently my parking brake wasn't on. That was sketchy. Actually, let's see. Before we do that, what? There's no on-ramp there? Well, that's insanely flippin' stupid. Okay, then. So we got to go all the way back to come down. Whatever. Let's see if we can't just go to Miles City right quick and sleep. Seems like a good time to me. Sleep, fill up the tanks right quick, so we don't have to worry about fuel again. And beautiful to me. I don't care. Looks good to me. Now there's a train that just went by, but I don't care. Oh, hit the button again. And beautiful. Let's go. Alright, so as you can tell, it's just me. The guys are busy doing other things. Today's Saturday, the 24th of May, 2025. And, yeah, so everybody else is doing other things. Don't know what Rasher's doing, but I know that Dave is doing some bingo. I know he's playing bingo and he's with his mom and dad and whatnot, so that is fine by me. I feel like I can do this myself, I think I can record myself, it's a little scary, I gotta say, but yeah, we'll be doing fine. So 16 divided by 3 is what? 400, it would be 1,200, so 500, yeah, about 525 miles. So if we end up with about 1,100 miles today, that would be fine. Be about a 30-minute video, give or take, so that'd be perfect. So that's probably what we'll end up doing, since we can't just take sleep, right? So we're already going to be sleeping, so we don't have to worry about that. So with all that being said and done, it's kind of weird how we don't have an on-ramp here. I don't understand the logistics of this, but whatever. So we got to get on the freeway to turn around to get back off the freeway to get back on the freeway. So it's kind of a weird situation, but it is what it is. There we go. Oh, well, it's only a mile, right? So it's not that terribly bad. I was told in the last episode we need to upgrade the motor, not the fuel tanks. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do that or not. And the reason is because, I would rather go farther than worry about horsepower. But at the same time, if I do fuel tanks or horsepower, then I'll be, drinking more fuel. So it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. So I don't know. We'll decide. We're getting $9,000 this episode at the end. We may just keep the truck the same, right? So not that big of a deal. We may. So, like I said, not that big of a deal. Let's turn on our blinker here. Looks like it's clear. There we go. So we'll just get on over here. Take her a little bit wide. Look in the bottom mirror there. Everything's fine. I was looking at the mirror so long I didn't look anywhere else. Have no one pull out in front of you. That's always a nice thing to do. Cut the corner because, no one's here. Beautiful. As long as it's pavement, who cares, right? You just don't want to drive on grass in case it's mud. But yeah, I can't say I've ever been to Glendive. I might have. Because we did go through to North Dakota and stuff like that. So I can't say I haven't. But I can't say I have either because I don't remember. But I'm just going to say, I have, because like I said, I've been to North Dakota, all that fun stuff, but it was dark, so that's probably why I haven't, or I'm not remembering it well. But I do, however, remember Miles City. It's not that big of a city, I'll tell you what. When you broke down at 5 in the morning on a Sunday, yeah, not a lot of people's up, so it's just interesting to say the least. But the speed limit's 70 miles an hour, so let's get this baby up and running. Let the motor purr a little bit. Looks like it's going into nighttime, 7:51 p.m. They're expecting this on a Tuesday. Today is Sunday. That's when we're expected to get there. No idea when the load is actually supposed to be there. I know it's like 68 hours, 69 hours, but we got 28 hours of drive time. So, like I said, we're going to El Dorado, Arkansas. Haven't been to Arkansas yet, so it's going to be interesting to see what's all down there. We're going to be going through, I believe, Kansas. What else is south of that? Let me see. I can't necessarily see the map in my head here. Oh, we get to go through Yellowstone, I think. Or not Yellowstone, Wyoming. Let me get over. Thanks, pal. Set this cruise at 74. Back her down. There we go. Yeah, I can't think of what. So Wyoming. Of course, we're sleeping. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Are my lights on? Yes, but you can't tell. Got it. Very strange how that is, but it is what it is. Like I said, we're gonna sleep in Miles City, then we'll look at the map, because I can't remember. So it's Wyoming, maybe Colorado, but Nebraska's in there. Maybe we'll go through Nebraska. I don't know. I can't remember. So I'm not gonna sit here and fight about it. We're gonna probably stop at the south side of Wyoming, I would imagine. That would be about 500 miles. Who texted me? Who texted me and why? Oh, nothing. Alright, so we're almost here to the fuel station. Man, doing 74 is a nice thing. I'm gonna get on the highways, so it's gonna slow down a lot, but it is what it is. There we go. Got 2 roundabouts. How much fun they are, not. There we go. State Veterans Affairs. Beautiful. Alright, Miles City. Okay, this guy decided to stop, apparently, and hits the curb. Doink. Yep. Miles City. Like I said, I don't remember much of Miles City either, but can we go here, I'm guessing? This is where we need to be. Aha! Okay, I lied. This fuel place is very familiar. This is where I had to stop to figure out where the hell they wanted me to go. Should've just followed that guy, I guess. Oh well. Nucor, apparently. Nucor. Whoops. Oh, I killed it too. Whoopsies. That was a rude awakening, huh? Apparently I need to sleep. Well, this fuel island just doesn't like me, one or the other. A little bit of both. $3.43 a gallon. It's not great. There we go. Alright, 64 bucks, 18 gallons. That's not bad. Don't hit that thing. It likes to jump out at you. Alright. Do I have to park, or are you just going to let me do this? It'd be cool if you just let me do this. You gonna let me? No? No, you want me to pull up in there? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We could do that. No? There we go. You are getting some rest. Yeah, because I just hit the fuel island that tried to eat me. There we go. We're low on air, but it's fine. It's fine. We don't care much about that. Alright, let's see. Oh, yellow truck. Don't ever do that in a truck stop. They'll pretty much kill you. But it's a yellow truck, so you got to. You got to. Should we go over to... Nah, we'll fix the truck later. It's only 1%. Nothing too crazy yet. Drive-through. Okay, let's go. I'm kidding. Don't need no McGaggles today. Let's see. Goldfinch. Go, baby, go. Alright. Hopefully that didn't hurt the trailer any. It shouldn't have, but yep, just a truck. Just a truck. I can deal with that. So 45 miles an hour through a roundabout. That's cool. Real life, I would just cut the corner like so. Beautiful. Because roundabouts ain't necessarily made for trucks, but they claim to be. There we go. Just have the trailer hit. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. 45 miles an hour. Got a full tank of fuel. Got sleep. Everything else. Even hit something. So we're doing good. We are doing good. There we go. Get a little bit of drinking in me so I can keep talking. Throat's kind of hurting a little bit. Hopefully I ain't getting sick. Hopefully not. But we'll see. Looks like truck speed is 65. Which is kind of rude. But we can do it, so we'll do about 69. Seems about right for me. But yeah, not a whole lot going on, you know. Just been playing a lot of Ark, trying to get videos done up, trying to, you know, get all that squared away, getting closer to that trip we're taking in June. Be gone from June 16th to June 29th. We'll be coming home. Probably the 30th is when we'll actually be home. So supposedly we're leaving at 7:30 on the 16th out of PDX or Portland, and then non-stop flight to Heathrow, London. I guess it's called London. I don't know. It's Heathrow anyway. Heathrow Airport. It's outside of London, so it's just London now. And then the 29th, I think it was. It's either 28th, 29th, or 30th. I don't know. One of them. We're leaving Munich, Germany. We're going to be landing in Denver, have a 7-hour layover, and then a flight from Denver back to PDX. And then we get on a bus and drive back down from Portland home. So I guess they're saying we're supposed to be home at what was it, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be tiring. I guess we're supposed to be walking like 12 miles a day. So okay, let's not look in the mirror and actually pay attention. But yeah, I guess we're supposed to be walking a lot, and so it's going to be, you know, a little bit tiring. But that's going to be fine. It's going to be fun. A lot of fun, I think. You know, I've always wanted to do this trip like it's a bucket list thing. You know, I don't have many things on the bucket list, but I told the wife, I said my absolute dream trip would be a World War II tour. And it just happened to, you know, that my sister-in-law, you know, she's still in school, and she's like, oh, hey, you know, the school's doing a World War II trip. I was like, sweet. And so, we were working and all that stuff, and found out how much it was going to be, and about, shit a brick. But other than that, we, had the funds to do so, and got everything squared away. I almost didn't do it. So the reason why I almost didn't do it was because I told the wife, I said, it's a lot of money. We just got back from a cruise in January. Or at that point, we had a cruise in January because we didn't go yet. And I was like, it's going to be, a lot of money. We got the cruise we still got to pay for, have this trip we got to pay for. And she's like, well, if you don't do it now, you'll never do it because, you get too old or whatever. I was like, yeah, true, I guess. So she talked me into it, had everything paid. Everything's paid off, everything's taken care of. And, but yeah, it was a lot of money. But hard work and everything else, and everything's done. What really, really sucked about the whole thing is when she literally paid it off, and 2 days later I got laid off, or fired basically. 2 days later. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, that hurt a lot. And, but yeah, oh well, we're making it live, everything's fine. Just, life in the fast lane. Of course we would get pulled in, why wouldn't we? But yeah, everything's doing fine, it's gonna be fun, gonna take lots of pictures. I'm gonna try to make a video out of it, of just the pictures and, videos if we take them and stuff like that. It's gonna be a fun time, so stay tuned for that. Let's see, we'll simmer down into here. Hopefully they won't yell at me for my 1% truck damage. It's just a little, oh, wrong button. 60,655. Be more careful next time. It's 1%, bro. You'll be fine. I swear you'll be fine. Goodness gracious, douchebag. Alright, so let's see here. That's a weird looking Schneider trailer if I ever seen one. And I've seen a lot of them. Your truck is not in perfect condition. Be more careful next time. Yeah, well, you're not in perfect fucking condition, but here we are. You think I'm not mad at it already? Because I hit a fuel pump because it didn't let me in. Yeah, I'm not the happiest either, way station. But it is what it is. I don't complain to you, even though I am. Oh, well, who knows. But anyway, yeah, so the trip, it's going to be fun. Like I said, it's going to be super tiring. But a lot of sights. Part of it, you get to go up to the Eagle's Nest, I guess, and that's super exciting to me. And so that's in Austria, I think. Could be Germany. It's in one of them countries. I can't remember. But yeah, get to see that. Get to see just all sorts of things, and I'm super excited. Like I said, a lot of museums. See. Apparently, we're supposed to see some Tiger tanks and Shermans and all that other stuff. We're supposed to go to Dachau, something like that. So the prison camp. So that would be interesting to see. So basically, if you want to know the trip I'm taking, if you watch Band of Brothers, everywhere they went, we're going. So we're following the 101st Airborne. So yeah, so everything they did, we're going. So it's going to be fun. So like Normandy, all that fun stuff, and the churches, and what is it, Caen? C-A-E-N? Cone, whatever. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting all the way around, just due to the fact of, I'd never been really out of the country. So, and welcome to Montana. We've been to Haiti and Dominican Republic, but I mean, that was like a resort type thing out of the cruise. So I wouldn't necessarily call that out of the country. I mean, yes, we were, but we weren't. But this is actually the first time that we will literally be walking and everything else in a different country than the U.S. And the plan is that we will be meeting up with Dave, Mr. Dave. He said that he would drive to London and whatnot and meet us. So that'll be a fun time if we have time. So we're hoping that we have time, stuff like that. So should be meeting Mr. Dave. I know he's excited. I'm excited. And supposedly we're supposed to have like 4 hours and stuff like that, which isn't a lot of time, but we'll see what happens. If we can't, make everything mesh up, we'll just hang around London. If we have some time, maybe we'll go do something else. I don't know. It's a curvy line. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit quite yet. Not mad yet. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of that. Get to go meet Dave, and then the wife's already talking. If we do like London or whatever, we can go back, spend more time with Dave and go explore. Because I want to go to Scotland too, Scotland, Ireland, and so she's already talking like, oh, if we like London and whatnot, we'll hang out with Dave and stuff like that, and then go up to Scotland and Ireland and stuff like that. So, of course, a lot of dreams, a lot of plans, a lot of all sorts of things, but, will it actually happen? Nobody knows, right? So, nobody knows what's going to happen until it happens, or if it don't happen. So, but what we got to do is I got to get back to work. Just, everything's been super slow lately. We have, the whole tariff things and everything else. Nobody's really wanting to do anything at the moment. So it's been hard finding work, but I have ideas. We just got to keep ideas up, and everything else. But with all that being said, just been keeping busy with this. Everybody that's been liking, commenting videos, and everything else, I do highly appreciate it. 100%. Getting paid a little bit from YouTube is definitely helping. So everybody that's doing that, I 100% appreciate it. So more craft, something like that. Got about 300 miles yet to go for this episode. Maybe we'll call her a little short. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Depends on where a rest area is, or fuel station, or something. Who knows what we can find? What is this? Oh, looks like a mine of sorts, huh? Ooh, hello. Where are we going? Yeah, that's a mine of sorts. That's pretty cool. Got a slow lane, or passing lane here. No one's behind me, but we'll get over in the slow lane. Why not? Must be near Gillette somewhere, huh? I would imagine. Sheridan's near 94 or 90. I think it's 90. Okay, so it said 55, but it says it's 70. Oh, now it's 55. Well, we're just gonna risk it for the biscuit, because we're gonna make up some time. God, another way station? Son of a bitch. Okay, that's not a cop. Good. I was gonna say, good. Another cop. Oh, now it's 40. Should probably slow down now. Population something. Didn't see the population. Port of entry. Where? Okay. So yeah, we're in Gillette. Nope, there it is. The Equality State. See, Rasher, is the Equality State, just no fuel. Foothills Boulevard. But where's the way station at? I mean, you gotta figure out where it is so we can see it. Keep right. Port of entry straight. Well, I'm not going straight. So do we miss the scales? We're going to have to look now because I'm confused. Oh, the scales are way down there. Well, we're just gonna not hit him, because why would I do such a stupid thing like that? Probably get a ticket for it, but $3.37 a gallon for fuel, that's not terrible, I don't guess. Yeah, let's get over in this lane, why not? Didn't use blink for that right turn, but oh well, it's fine. Everybody flashing me because my brights are on. It's fine. Screw you. Everybody else says that. Screw you in real life, so screw you now, son. Yeah, I say about, 200 miles. It would be about 500 miles a day. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Buffalo! Can't say this is my favorite slot machine, but it's, it's the wife's favorite slot machine, I think. She doesn't gamble very much, but when she does, she likes Buffalo and stuff like that. My turn. My turn. There it is. There it is. Kind of weird that how we have a stoplight here, but we don't have a stoplight for the next one. That's kind of strange. It is indeed a little strange. So we get to get on the freeway for an exit and then get off the freeway. To get back on the highway. And of course, if you're not from the States, a freeway is an interstate. A highway is a not interstate. It's just a highway, Well, loan installment of $906. So that's actually another thing I want to talk about. So I was watching Rasher's video. If you want to check him out, or Mr. Dave or Scotsman, all their links are in the description. But I was watching his video, and he was saying that he don't know what this series is about, and really I don't either. I really don't, because it's just realism. I don't know if it's like to pay off your loans first, or if it, or what it is, right? I don't know. Pretty much, I guess we'll just keep playing it until you guys quit liking the videos and stop watching, and then we'll do something else. But as of right now, everybody's enjoying it, everybody's having fun, so we'll just keep on keeping on. But we do have another video series in mind, and that is going to be American truckers in Europe. So haven't started that one yet. I thought mighty hard about joining that one, or doing a video on that today, but I decided just to jump in ATS. But yeah, so we have that one being planned up as well. And quite a few people are thinking about that in terms of convoy status. So with that being said, we may just have to do all that fun stuff, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So if you guys want to see more ETS2, let me know in the comments below, or if you want to see more American truck, let me know. ATS. So it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it's both basically the same thing. You're either driving a truck on the right side of the road or the left side of the road, so it's not that terribly difficult. It's definitely weird, but it is what it is. But I know this video is a very long episode, and we haven't even done anything to make it any distance shorter. We've gone 5 hours worth, but yeah, we're still a long ways. So we need to get through all this stuff. Let's see. We got 52 hours, so we already burnt through 10 hours of this stuff, which isn't the greatest. I want to buy a big... Oh, go fuck a kite, cop. Anyway, I want to go buy a bigger garage or whatever But I was just following the traffic too. That's what's stupid about the whole thing. Can I get it? Looks like a Freightliner shop anyway. Do I want a Freightliner? Not really. That's Wyoming. No shit. Wyoming. Fuck Wyoming. That's right, Rasher. I said it. Fuck Wyoming. He has a video of just absolute loving Wyoming. But yeah, maybe we'll do some ETS next week. That's what we'll do. That'd be fun. But of course, this should be out before then. So if you want to see Realism, let me know. Or if you just want to see Vanilla, Plain Jane, let me know that as well. It doesn't really matter. As long as everything gets, recorded and uploaded, I don't really care. If it's Realism, not Realism. Realism just adds, a little bit of difficulty. Just because, you're not getting paid a ton of money and stuff like that. Of course, it's 50 miles an hour. Why would it not? We're just going to zoom through here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And we're going to meet a cop, because why not? There we go, back up to 70. Get this baby on the open road so we can go. New Grande? Is that what that said? New something. There we go. Man, it feels nice to get back out here on the road. 4.8 miles a gallon is not great. Absolutely not great at all. I think what I need to do also is get some more gears. Get some more bigger tranny. Get an 18 speed. I think this one's only a 10 speed, so if we had a 15 or even a 13 speed would drop the RPMs, be a lot more fuel mileage, so on and so forth. Rest area ain't gonna do it. We got another 200 miles to go yet. 130 anyway, or 170. Gotta go. Gotta get going. Gotta get going. But it's so much nicer when you're out on the road. You don't have to stop at stop signs. But that's why driving, cross country, like I said, it wasn't terrible. It just, when you're gone for so long away from home and everything and then you're out on the road, you got people pissing you off. You got shippers and consignees or deliveries that are just absolutely pissing you off because they can. And you just got to pretty much sit there and take it. I mean, it's just super annoying. Then you have traffic cutting you off and doing that to speed back up. That was weird. Insta-popper on that train. So, I mean, then you have bumps and it just pisses you off. Eventually, it becomes too much and just pisses you off. So then you come home and you're like, man, I'm home. I don't want to go back. I mean, I wouldn't call it homesickness or anything, or being homesick. It's just, you're in a confined truck. And, there's nowhere you can go, because that's all you got. You got a passenger seat. We had a sleeper and stuff like that. But basically, you are stuck in about a normal-sized bathroom. That's it. So, especially my wife went with me. So when you have a wife in there too, or another person, tag team, partner, team drivers, whatever, you're with them all the time. So you get a little pissy sometimes. It's just, that's the way it is. So, you don't want to be home, or you want to be home, you don't want to be out on the truck, but you don't get paid to be home because you only get paid if the wheels are turning, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's very interesting. Where are we, actually? Because I now can... Oh, we're near Casper. Oh, we're getting on the freeway. Thank the Lord on that one. So I'm thinking we'll probably just stop in Cheyenne. So let's do... Well, that's well, yeah, that's going west, not east. We'll just stop here, I guess. We'll just stop there. So not that terribly far away, but we'll stop there in this video. Maybe play some Ark. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I'll do another episode of this. I don't know yet. It's one of the fantastic things about being a video creator, YouTuber, or whatever you want to do, because you get to have decisions on what videos you want to do, what game you want to play. You know, it's a fantastic thing. You know, because do you want to play a game that you want to play but may not get the views, or do you want to play the games that gets the views but you don't really want to play? I mean, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like an ultimatum kind of thing. Not saying I'm getting tired of this game by any means. I'm just, you know, like, that's what I think of a lot. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And that is all that matters. Like, what makes you happy? And that's a life lesson right there. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you have a smile. Do what, you know, what says, you know what, I want to do this. Because if you want to do it, you're going to be 100% happier with your life. I promise you that. Looks like it's going to start downpouring here soon. 75 miles an hour. Oh, hello, sorry. Sorry. Wheatland, Cheyenne, 107. It'll be about a 500-mile day tomorrow. In-game is going to be probably 100% drive time, so we should get a bulk of time done. So that'd be good. 80 miles an hour, thank you. So we'll get there in absolutely no time. Everybody that's this far into the video, I do appreciate you. I know it's a little bit long. Was not planning on it being this long, but I appreciate you for sticking around, enjoying the videos, even if you just have it on to listen to something else or listening to my absolutely lovely lush voice, and you're doing chores or whatever, driving down the road. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. You know, I think that's another thing. You know, I think we just need to enjoy people more. You know, be kind to one another. Do all sorts of things. See what we can do. I feel like that's an absolute fantastic thing to do. So there we go. Let's see here. Got 1,250 miles yet to go. I think we started at 1,600. Sounds about right. That guy got pulled over. Couldn't get over. Sorry, their copper stopper. But yeah, we're pretty much about max speed here. Well, we are going uphill, but we're pretty much stuck at max speed. So maybe we'll get a bigger motor. Scotts Bluff. I know we delivered there not too long ago. Actually, this rest area here, I think I actually have a picture of it. Come on. I don't want to get off. I just want to get over. There we go. But yeah, I think I actually stayed at that rest area one time. Got pictures of it. You know, sun going down in the back. Or was it coming up? I think it was coming up. But either way, it was still a pretty sight. Go, passing this guy slowly. Supposed to get there at noon Tuesday, but we're gonna have to sleep soon, so that's gonna get pushed. Let's see think Cheyenne's coming up very soon. Wheatland. I always thought, no, that's Loveland. I'm thinking of Loveland, Colorado. Well, speaking of Wyoming, Casey, Wyoming, I tell you what, has the best pizza I've ever had in my life, and it's at a Sinclair gas station. So if you ever go through Casey, Wyoming on I-25, they got absolutely fantastic pizza. I didn't go through there very much, but when I did, it was a 2 pizzas kind of day, just because, I mean, it was that good. It was like, I think it was $10, $15, something like that, and I was like, screw that, boy. Doing it. I know we're speeding, but I'm just trying to get this video done. Oh, that off-ramp is closed. We're definitely getting into Cheyenne now. Missile Drive. There we go. Sorry, sir. We're a missile. We're a missile, sir. Yep, we're in Cheyenne. Beautiful. And, oh, that's a cop. That's a cop. I think it's a cop. Might not be a cop, but it's close enough to a cop to me to slow down. I still think it's a cop. It's not a cop. It's definitely not a cop. But I thought it was, so I slowed down. Dairy Pure. Looky there. I think the next trailer we're going to buy is a fuel trailer. But I don't have all my endorsements, or whatever the hell you want to call them, in the game. So don't have all that stuff. But I think fuel trailer is going to be pretty fun, I think. And I'm not even sure how expensive they are. There we go, triple lane change. 511 miles, that ain't terrible. Could have gotten more, but okay, that's a red light for me, I guess. No one's coming. Can I turn left on red? Apparently I can. I didn't get a red or a ticket for it, so now I know I can't go across. So I'm just, there we go. Birdie, go, 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 go. Going to the Shell station. All right, let's just get over. Hopefully no one's coming. No idea what the fuel prices are. $3.27 it looked like, but I don't know. Go to the back, because we're always in the back. Do we need to sleep? 4 hours. Let's actually not sleep. We're just gonna get fuel, stop, and go to the choke and puke and get on our merry way. That's what I'm thinking. And cowabunga, $3.45 a gallon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I appreciate everybody that's watching out to the end. Yellow truck. But anyway, thank you guys. I'll catch you all in the next one. And you all take care.